And we just learned that nationwide, Deputy Vargas, it appears, was the first gunshot death of a law enforcement officer this year. How is the department handling it today?
Well, as you can imagine, it's a terrible event that has taken place here today, actually yesterday. But the department, we're coming together. There's grieving. There's certainly a hole left in the department after yesterday. And we're doing the best we can. As from a leadership standpoint, my job is to pull us together and to make sure that all the resources are available for our staff.
And make this available to the community who wants to mourn with you?
Yes.
How'd you come up with this idea?
This was an idea that we came together as a team, and we thought it would be appropriate to have this a memorialized type of event out here. So everyone could pay their respects.
And I assume in a community like this, you've seen a lot of outpouring online and elsewhere.
Yes, sir. We have. The community's been, and the law enforcement community and the Brazoria County community as a whole, statewide, we've had people reach out to us from everywhere. Trying to send their condolences and offer any kind of assistance or resources that they can.
What do you think about how things ended yesterday?
What do I think about how things ended?
How would you summarize, I guess, the dog got injured and everything else?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how I think about that, but I will say that that how things ended is just this suspect was on a tear, and he was met with gunfire, and the outcome was the outcome.
I think U.S. Marshal or someone last night said he had no intention of, going down easy.
Right. It was obviously that he was going to go down with a fight, and that's exactly what took place. So, fortunately that nobody got. There was nobody else that was severely hurt throughout that process, and when the outcome happened the way it did, I really don't have an opinion on it.
It appears as if Deputy Vargas has a big family.
He does.
People, Alvin, Angleton, Gros Sharon.
Yeah. So Deputy Vargas, he's a 17-year veteran here, and he has a loving family. He was a big family man. Had three beautiful daughters, and a loving and supporting wife as well. So he leaves those behind, and we are going to do everything we can to support the family through this process. They are our family, and he's certainly our brother as well. So he was just a great guy. He had that positive vibe about him when he walked down the hallway. He's everything that you'd want out of a deputy. Extremely hard worker. They were really good at his job. Him and his partner were both involved in this incident yesterday, and they were doing a routine daily activity as far as apprehending fugitive subjects. This was nothing out of the norm for them. They did this on a regular basis, and it was a common event for them to partake in apprehending fugitives. So my heart goes out to his partner as well as the family and our entire sheriff's office family. So Jesse was a member on behalf of our office as part of the Gulf Coast Violent Offender Task Force, and that's what he did, was apprehending these violent offenders.
And you never know what you're going to encounter, right?
Of course not. Of course not. In any aspect, but certainly not being assigned to that task force. Deputy Jesse Vargas was a hero serving our community, keeping our community safe by apprehending the fugitive offenders.
We just learned, I think this morning I got the copy of the warrant. He was wondering for there was a car sale or something, and he threatened the owner of the car or something. Obviously considered violent.
Right, and I don't know the details of what the warrant was for, but that's my understanding as well. And he actually was considered violent, although his previous history was quite some time ago, where prior to this event I think it was back in the 90s, where was his last arrest prior to this event.
And served extensive time too, I think.
Yes, he did.
Anything else?
Let's see. So I just want to ask that everyone keep the Vargas family in their thoughts and their prayers, as well as of the law enforcement community as we mourn through this tragic loss, unnecessary tragic loss. So, yeah.